Hi, my name is Nathan Smith. I am a 31-year-old serial entrepreneur and real estate investor, currently living in Thornton, Colorado. At the time of this recording, I'm 31 years of age. We're in 2019. And for those of you just coming across my channel, the purpose of this video is just to show you and give you a little bit about my background, my experiences, where I come from, what I've done, just so you can decide for yourself if I'm somebody you want to listen to, follow, subscribe to, etc., or maybe even take advice from. As I said, I live in Thornton, Colorado now. That actually is somewhat of a newer thing. I just moved out to Colorado about 10 months ago. Before that, I spent all my life in Wisconsin, mainly in two areas. I've lived in the Madison, Wisconsin area, in the Eau Claire, Wisconsin area. I hail from a little town about an hour and 15 minutes northwest of Eau Claire called Clayton, Wisconsin. It is a very small town. Whenever I've been asked, maybe you guys can relate, how big is your high school graduating class? I always win as the smallest. Clayton, at the time that I graduated, our population sign read 450 people. I think now it might read 550, maybe 600. You want to watch out. We're getting pretty big. It's a very stereotypical small town, and we do not have any stoplights. There's a gas station. There's like 2 bars, 3 churches, a bank, and a post office. That's it. My dad is the practicing veterinarian there, always has been as long as I can remember, and still practices to this day. My mom manages a lab at a neighboring town hospital. I kind of give you that background to let you know that I didn't come from some great real estate entrepreneurship family. My dad does own his own practice, and I did learn a lot from him, but I didn't have any legs up in the real estate industry. That being said, I very much enjoyed my time in Clayton. I'm a very, very proud alumni of the Clayton school system and super proud to say that I come from Clayton, Wisconsin. But it did not give me any legs up in real estate. So bottom line is, it does not matter where you come from. You can do whatever you want in this world. After my time at Clayton, I was fortunate enough to go down and attend the University of Wisconsin at Eau Claire. Played a little hockey while I was there in undergrad. Had a great time doing that. One of the most enjoyable times of my life. I actually started investing in real estate in Eau Claire, not during that time, but because of the knowledge I acquired during undergrad that I learned during my time there. After Eau Claire, I actually went down, I should say that I graduated with a chemistry with a business emphasis, comprehensive major it's called. Basically, it's like a dumbed down chemistry degree and a dumbed down business degree. Used that to get into pharmacy school at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. In 2010 to 2014, I went down and attended the School of Pharmacy in Madison, graduated, stayed around another couple of years. I started working for Walgreens. I actually still do work for Walgreens to this day. I stayed in Madison, did a little real estate down there. We'll talk about that some more. And started doing real estate in Eau Claire at the same time that I was living in Madison because of my knowledge of the Eau Claire market from when I lived there. After about 2.5 years out of school, I realized that there was more opportunities in Eau Claire. So I then moved back and pursued some other opportunities over the last 3 years about is what I was there. That went pretty well. And now, like I said, I've moved to Colorado and I'm happily living in this house that I just bought with my girlfriend Kate. And we'll talk more about the house and everything like that. What my current real estate holding and entrepreneurship experience looks like. As far as entrepreneurship, I got started in entrepreneurship, boy, I bet I was probably 14, 15. My parents still remember this very vividly. I used to go down to a golf course near my house, and I'd raid the pond for golf balls. I'd wash them, I'd package them, and I'd Ziploc bag them up, and I think it was like $5 a dozen. I sold these reused golf balls for. Quite the entrepreneur, let me tell you. But yeah, that's the first preneur I can remember doing. Made my mom and my dad set up these little stands and sell them for me at work. That evolved. I did some multi-level marketing things just out of high school. I super enjoyed my time doing that, learned a lot. I do not knock multi-level marketing companies. I think they serve a purpose, and I think my time doing or engaged in some of those served me very, very well. From there, I went probably right into real estate, to be honest with you. I started investing in Madison, Wisconsin, and now it's grown to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Wausau, Wisconsin, over to Oshkosh area in the Fox Valley as well. I still own properties in all those areas, except Madison. Actually, I did sell my real estate there. Outside of real estate, I also helped start a frac sand in the oil and gas industry, frac sand mine. So at the ground level of that, I have been at the ground level of a restaurant and event center, a real estate property management company, and various other very small businesses that I've done. My real estate portfolio and experience looks something like this. Currently, I think I own about 140 units. That includes commercial and residential. However, it's vastly, heavily weighted on the residential side of things. I do not own too much commercial real estate, although it is something I'd maybe like to expand a little bit more into the future. And if I do, we'll definitely talk about that. That is across, I think, and I apologize, it seems weird. You keep track of your units, you don't keep track of your properties so much. It's in the high 40s, I think, for properties. So as you can tell, I have smaller properties. I'm not too big into the larger multifamily. However, it is something I'm getting more into now going forward. So yeah, those are my holdings. I'm a buy and hold investor for real estate. I like to do rehabs and then just simply raise rents and then hold on to them. I've pulled equity before. I don't always pull the equity, and I love to invest for cash flow. That is my main metric that I look for when investing, is the cash flow, so I don't have to use any of my W-2 income to supplement my investments. But yeah, that's basically my background. Just a small town kid from Wisconsin that learned a couple of tricks and has kind of ran with it from there, and I'm hoping I can share my mistakes so you guys can learn something. And I'm happy to laugh with you and yeah, just have some fun with you guys. Thanks for listening.